Today is day 127. Oh God, I can't even count. And I'm so excited to be here with Rainita. Hi, Rainita.
Hey.
So we are testing out my restreams so that I can start to do more of these and push them out on different platforms. So we're cautiously optimistic that this is going out to Twitter and to YouTube right now. But I have Rainita here, and where are we?
We're at the Wearehouse in Ware, New Hampshire.
So we are at the Wearehouse in Ware, New Hampshire, where we are about to, when we get over this terrible pun, have a party, which is our Liberty Forum wrap party. So what were your impressions of Liberty Forum?
It was fun. I liked the new venue, and I thought the food was very good, actually.
Awesome. Yeah, it was. It felt like they were kind of catering a little bit for people like us and the way we eat, and so a little more high protein. There were lots of salads. I mean, there was sandwich, bread, sandwich paper.
Yeah, I did no bread. I just
right.
Yeah,
there were, but it was pretty good.
Yeah.
And we just got off that maybe 2 weekends ago, and it was a great event. We had almost 300 people who came, and you are responsible for making sure all the videos get out now.
Yeah, I'm working on that right now. We got started this week, and we're putting out one a day until it's all done. So
very cool. And where is that going out? On YouTube?
It's YouTube, X, and Facebook.
Okay, great. And that is on the YouTube channel.
2 p.m. every day.
2 p.m. every day on the Free State Project channels. So definitely, if you're not following all of those, do go and make sure you're putting in your follows there. But what can you tell us about the Wearehouse, or even putting you on the spot here?
Oh, well, I pulled up and there was music playing, and it's just like really good vibes, and it's a nice day out. It was raining earlier, at least where I live up in Meredith area.
Did you have a deluge, as they say?
Is that what it is?
Like where it just came out of nowhere?
Oh,
and
yeah.
It was like
it was pouring.
Right?
Yeah, it was pouring, and then it stopped. But here it's nice. I like the crisp air after a rain. So and we've got some good people here ready.
And we're doing a taco bar, I believe, and then we're gonna do a little debrief, I suppose. It's something we usually do.
I gotta get my thoughts in order for that.
So tell folks where you moved from. What's kind of your New Hampshire origin story?
Well, I will say I was born in Texas, and then when I was 6, I moved to Massachusetts, and I grew up in Massachusetts. I went to high school here, college here. And then when I was 28, I moved to Los Angeles because I work in TV. And so I was there for like 14 years, but like several years in. And I also, growing up in Massachusetts, I used to go to New Hampshire here and there. Like I learned to water ski when I was young on Lake Winnipesaukee.
Nice.
And it was always like beautiful nature. And we would come up here to buy tax-free goods. My first laptop I bought at the Mac store in Nashua, just crossing the border to save that money. So to me, it was always a place for like fun, freedom, no taxes, like, as compared to being
from
in
Massachusetts.
Yeah. So then I was in LA, and LA was good, because I worked in TV, but I was also there during COVID, and that was really rough. And but I was already involved a little bit with the Free State Project even before that, and had learned about it just because I was in the libertarian community. And but even like a little while after moving to California, I started to miss New England in general. Just like I missed the green and the leaves and just having fresh water
Seasons.
around. Yeah. So I made my way back.
And honestly, Louis and I, my husband and I, were just talking about this today because we lived in the Bay Area. So we were also from California, and we came by way of New York City eventually. But I was saying today, I think one of the things I really love the most about New Hampshire is there's really no traffic.
Oh yeah.
Like if as compared to like the what do you
LA?
guys have, the 408 or the 415 or what is it?
405. No, because I was back there in February, and like there was an insane accident on the 405 the last day. I mean, it's brutal. And I tell people that all the time. I never have to deal with traffic here. Like if I get in traffic, I'm like, what's going on?
Right.
And that makes it much more enjoyable to drive places, because I still don't live as close to a lot of the Free Staters, but the drive around here is just Very peaceful.
It's peaceful.
Yeah.
It's pleasant. It's actually quite calming. If you actually think about, what podcast, or I like to just actually meditate or take in nature and all of that.
Yeah.
But, I was thinking, we used to have this, like I had this off ramp that I had to take in San Francisco that would often take you like 25 minutes just to get off that off ramp.
Awful.
And I was like, I don't think in New Hampshire I've ever waited to get on or off an off ramp. Maybe like if there was an accident, but it's such a pleasure.
Driving around LA is like playing Grand Theft Auto. It's like dodging things left and right, cars on fire. Like it's awful. It's really dangerous, honestly.
I just read, I think the new Grand Theft Auto 7 is coming out, and it's going to cost over $1 billion to develop. So
must be a good moneymaker then.
Right. It's gotta be something. I've still never played a video game, so I'm not their target market.
Grew up on Super Mario Brothers myself.
I just watched a documentary about like super gamers who are like the fastest gamers in the world. I know I watch documentaries on gaming, but I haven't played a game.
Yeah.
I'll watch a documentary on anything at least one time. And so, let's talk about your documentary a little bit. So Rainita has been working on this incredible project here in New Hampshire and has made really incredible clips, right, that we've seen about different people, things they're doing. So what are you looking forward to? Like, what's lined up? Are you filming at PorcFest? What does it look like?
We haven't done as much filming at PorcFest because my second shoot was PorcFest 2022, and we were there like for 4 days at least. So like I've got my PorcFest content, but I do bring my camera and get a little extra sometimes. But right now I'm just working on making it into a series.
Nice.
Yep. And I've got a friend who's I just hired to work on that, and so we're trying to get the pilot going.
Oh, sweet!
Like a 30-minute, give you the premise of the whole show. So I'm really excited about that, and we probably have a few more shoots to do, a little bit more interviews, but we're mostly done shooting. Just a lot of editing to do.
So that's exciting. Do you have a one, people can donate to this awesome project. So where can people do that?
freestatedoc.com.
freestatedoc.com if you want to support it. The footage, you're such a perfectionist. Like, it's really cool to have someone working on it who's a professional, who really, like, she really knows her stuff. If you're looking to invest in something for the Free State, this would really be a good project to get involved with.
Yeah, you can see the, I have a little trailer on the website, so you can kind of see the
it
quality.
Still makes me cry. I don't know. It's like a little sentimental.
I've heard that from other people too, which that's cool. I'm trying to reach people with emotions for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, of course, that is how you touch people. So what is your, maybe I'll ask a twofold. What was something that surprised you when you moved here?
Surprised me.
Good or bad, I suppose.
Good or bad. I'm not sure.
Okay.
I know New Hampshire pretty well. I don't know. I really like it. I'm sure there's something. I just,
And so tell everyone about your guinea fowl.
Oh, yeah. Well, I was surprised at the amount of ticks that were on my property, but I chose to live in the woods to have some peace and quiet. But I guess the bugs like the peace and quiet too. So, I've got 19 guinea fowl. Actually, I have 17, I think, because I'm missing a couple. Because they really like to, now that the weather's nice and the bugs are out, they've really been like wandering and foraging. So it's hard to keep track of them all. But one of my birds had babies last summer, and so that's why I have so many. And so now I'm getting a lot of eggs and stuff, and I pick up the eggs because I really can't have any more birds. They eat a lot of food, and they're so loud now. I don't know if you've ever heard a guinea fowl, but they're really loud. And now that there's so many of them, they make so much noise. So I'm like, I can't have any more. But I do love having babies and have them. I'm like addicted to having
little
babies. Yeah.
Can guinea fowl like coexist with like chickens?
Chickens,
and stuff?
They can.
Oh, okay.
I don't do chickens just because I really just have them to eat ticks, and guinea fowl are a little bit more hands off, I'd say, than chickens. They're a little bit more self-sufficient. They're the libertarians of the bird world.
My favorite joke, although apparently it was only my favorite joke from Liberty Forum this year, was when Andrew Heaton said in the debate, libertarians are the vegans.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. Yeah, that
of
was
the
good.
political world.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's
very
a good
true.
one.
Yeah.
That joke, and the one that Lou Perez says, stand up, he does Freedom Fest, and he's done, Pork Fest as well. He always says, have you met a libertarian? It doesn't feel voluntary.
He's so funny.
But
is he coming back anytime soon?
I hope so. Obviously, they bought a house. He's got a wife. They have 2 kids now, that kind of stuff. So it does make it sort of challenging. So my words of advice to everyone out there, if you're considering moving for the Free State Project, don't buy a house in another state. Come buy it here and come buy it from me, by the way. All right. What else do you think folks should know?
Well, Pork Fest is coming up. That's going to be fun. I mean, how it's like a month or
it's literally 5 weeks away. It is the 3rd week in June, and tickets are available at porkfest.com. And it's going to be great. Joel Salatin. So for us who are like farmy ladies, like that's really cool. Joel Salatin, big food freedom dude. The theme this year is Taste of Freedom, or Taste the Revolution. And we're going to have the cook-off again and all of it. But it's a really fun time, and it's a really incredible way to come check out the state, kind of check out the community. Did you come before you moved
to Pork Fest? Yeah, because I was working on my documentary already, so I came the Pork Fest 2022, and then I moved like that February.
Wow,
afterwards.
really?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. I got snotty nose. Sorry, guys, because of and everyone's starting to arrive.
I'm hoping to have a fun Pork Fest. I kind of got really busy for a lot of them, and I really want to
just coast. Yeah. Well, you've been working at many of them, right? Yeah. I usually have, I've got to hustle in between, but for the first time ever, we have some friends from California who are coming.
Oh, cool.
So Louis' bestie from college, they're also South African. He actually brought him out on a H-1B way back in the day and whatever. They have 2 twin boys. So we're renting a house, and I got a room on the campsite and all of that. But I am cautiously optimistic that I could persuade them to move. Maybe.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. I feel like it's a good sign. They have that sort of same California blues in the sense that they're like, this might have been tapped out. I think, we have these myths about the places we live. And then when you experience something else and you're like, oh, I don't have to sit in the traffic for 3 hours a day, So
yeah,
there is a real value proposition to life here in New Hampshire.
I'll talk to him.
Okay. All right. You have a mission.
Yeah.
All right, guys. That's all we got for today. Thank you so much for joining me. I will be back here again tomorrow for day 128. And this was a test, and it seemed to work. So 22 people watching. Yay. Let's double that every day. And we're going to go off and join the party. Thanks, guys. Bye.